Michael Gandolfini, son of the late James Gandolfini, steps into the role of young Tony Soprano. The moment fans of HBO's The Sopranos have been waiting for is here, as Warner Bros. Has premiered the first trailer for The Many Saints of Newark. A prequel to the Emmy-winning drama series, Saints is set in 1967 against the backdrop of the Newark race riots. The film tracks the relationship between a young Tony Soprano, played in the prequel by Michael Gandolfini, son of James Gandolfini, and his uncle, Dickie Moltisanti, Alessandro Nivola. Dickie is the father of Christopher Moltisanti, played by Michael Imperioli in The Sopranos. The casting of Michael Gandolfini in the iconic role made famous by his late father has given The Many Saints of Newark a surge of buzz over the last year. In an interview with Vanity Fair last year, Gandolfini described Saints as an origin story of Tony Soprano through the eyes of Dickie Moltisanti, Christopher's father. The actor added, "The Tony Soprano we know has this beautiful vulnerability underneath and this rough exterior, but what if we flip that on its side and you watch a creative, hopeful, kind, curious kid get whittled down and formed into what he has to be?" Joining Gandolfini and Nivola in the cast are Leslie Odom Jr., Jon Bernthal, Stoll, Michael Gandolfini, Billy Magnussen, John Magaro, Michela De Rossi, Liotta, and Vera Farmiga. The film was written by David Chase, the creator of The Sopranos, who wrote and directed the series' pilot episode and series finale, and directed by Alan Taylor, a franchise veteran who directed 9 episodes of The Sopranos, and won the 2007 Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Directing for the 6th season episode, Kennedy and Heidi. The official synopsis for the film from Warner Bros. Reads, "Young Anthony Soprano is growing up in one of the most tumultuous eras in Newark's history, becoming a man just as rival gangsters begin to rise up and challenge the all-powerful DiMeo crime family's hold over the increasingly race-torn city. Caught up in the changing times is the uncle he idolizes, Dickie Moltisanti, who struggles to manage both his professional and personal responsibilities, and whose influence over his impressionable nephew will help make the teenager into the all-powerful mob boss we'll later come to know, Tony Soprano. David Chase wrote me the role of a lifetime," Nivola told Rolling Stone last year about the prequel movie. "Far and away, filming this movie was the most exciting thing in my career so far. It's an incredibly nuanced, violent, funny, charming, scary, morally confused person, and it was an absolute joy to play." What David did was to tell an origin story of Tony Soprano through a character that was dead before the series, and that is such a surprising way of going about it. And the late 60s mob movie is the stuff of dreams. The Many Saints of Newark is set to open in theaters October 1st.